All right, everyone. I thought we'd do a Schrodinger's cat here today, just for fun. Why not? It's a simple yes or no. I'm going to leave the energies open to the universe, whatever your question is. Maybe I would, generally the way the energies are right now, I would pick some kind of question you've got that you want a yes or no answer on, based on success or no success, that kind of a thing, okay? Generally that's a yes or no anyway, but you know what I mean. Maybe a job you're waiting for, a person you're waiting for, whatever it is. All right, I'm going to see what the energies bring in. Schrodinger's cat, I'm going to show them. I'm going to grab the deck here, I'm going to shuffle it. Just pick a card reading, but not really. The card picks you. Schrodinger's cat's a science experiment. This is a science experiment, because I think about the experiment when I shuffle the deck. It's an experiment that talks about multiple universes and things like that. And in this case, it's timelines. In the case of a tarot reading, there's a whole playlist of these. If you're new here, they're all timeless. It's an experiment with a cat in a box with an isotope. You close the box, cat fluctuates between dead and alive in theory. While the box is closed, you open the box, you see if you have a live cat or a dead cat. All right. If you want to know more about it, there's a Wikipedia page on the experiment. You can go look at it. And it's not bad, I'll tell you. It's not a bad. I don't usually like Wikipedia, but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, I am shuffling the deck right now, running through. Get your question in mind. I'm going to put 2 cards down on the table. You're not picking a card. I'm going to give you 2 animals. You're going to pick from one of the 2 animals within 2 seconds. Take longer than that. You're not using your intuition. And then I'm going to flip the famous Schrodinger's cat quarter to find out which animal goes with which card. It's that simple. It's a general reading, have to say that. May or may not resonate with you, have to say that. But if you're here, you're probably here for a reason. This reading is timeless, always is. When you find it, you're meant to find it. And again, there's a whole playlist of these. I'm just about done with the experiment right now. I got my cards. There's one of them, and there's the other one. 2 animals, a rabbit and a raccoon. Which is it? 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. That's it. That's all you get. Heads is rabbit, tails is raccoon. Hold on. We'll see where we go. Look at that. Oh, we're heads. So this is heads. So this is rabbit and this is raccoon. Rabbit, raccoon, rabbit, raccoon. Okay? Let's see where we go. I'm dying to see the answer to this one too. I'm going to see what's going on here. I'm going to clarify with the witches deck when I clarify. Watch both, no matter which one you picked, because you're all connected. All energies are connected. Maybe if your answer is a no, you can find out maybe how to fix it from the other one if that's a yes. I don't know. They could both be no's. They could both be yeses. I have no idea. But I will pull a bridging energy at the end, okay? It's not that long of a reading. You could chill out. Let's see, what do we got here with rabbit? All right, rabbit. Let's see. Is it a dead cat or a live cat? It's 2 cats and they're both perfectly alive. It's a yes. That's a strong yes. That is the yes card as far as the Schrodinger's cat reading goes. It's got 2 fucking cats on it. It's justice. It's balanced energy. It's happiness. It's success. It's... I can't think of any other words to phrase it. That's as live a cat as I could pull here. That's as big a capital Y, capital E, capital S. All right, on our thing here, whatever you're asking yourself. That's what the energies are pulling in. Let's pull some clarifiers on it real quick. Let's see where we go. Tell me about this justice card. What's this justice card about? All right. There's no way that's going to change to a no, not when it's like that. And I see it right here with the Queen of Pentacles. Prosperity, abundance, self-confidence, all of it. Whatever it is your question was, if you're waiting on a job, a thing, a person, whatever it is, you're the shit. Okay? It's one of the finest energies of the Empress. The Empress is all 4 queens. That's one of the finest. This is the attracting energy right here. This is the energy of the confidence energy, I should say, even more within the Empress. Let's go. What's on top? The Hierophant. I told you there's no way this is flipping to a no or to a dead cat. I got 2 live cats in a Schrodinger's cat reading right there. They look perfectly fine to me. I'm not a veterinarian, but these 2 cats look perfectly fine. Right here, the Hierophant. Again, I just keep getting yeses on top of it. Whatever this is, it's life-changing. Okay, whatever this is you're asking about, and you might say, "Wait, I tricked you, Steve. I was just asking whether whether my roommate was going to do the dishes or not." Well, that's life changing, isn't it? Because if your roommate does the dishes, right, then you've got free time to go do something, and maybe you do something that benefits you in some way. Life changing isn't always catastrophic, big giant things. It can be very small. I had a peanut butter Snickers the other day. I think that was life changing. I loved it. I didn't know they made a crunchy one. I was blown away. My life will never be the same now that I know they make a crunchy peanut butter Snickers. I'm blown away. Okay? So that's beautiful. Right here, the high priestess, Jesus Christ. It's a divine couple. If you're asking about a person, you two are going to be butt naked and banging pretty soon. These two cats are going out. All right. Also, this tells me there's an inner knowing inside of you. Don't be afraid to access your intuition. Your intuition is good. Whoever this is I'm reading for here, your intuition is better than you think it is. All right? Keep that in mind. It's a general reading, but hey, you got your yes, and I'm telling you, this is fine energy. The Six of Pentacles. For some of you, it's financial related. You were asking about. It's good. You're going to have money to spare. Okay, I got no bad news. Look, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I put in a Schrodinger's cat. I look for a live cat. It's a yes or no, general broad spectrum energy. Schrodinger's cat. You pick the question, and I got two live cats right here. I got the high priest, the Hierophant. I got the high priestess, Hierophantette, and I got the Six of Pentacles, and I got the Queen of Pentacles crossing these two cats. It's yes, 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 and it's life-changing. If you were asking about a person, it's destined to be together. It also can tell me someone who wasn't given to you, really, it feels pretty bad about that and is about to start giving to you. That's fucking awesome. Raccoon. I don't get better than that. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Raccoon. Raccoon. Rocky Raccoon. What do we got here? Live cat or dead cat? A yes or a no? What is it? It's a cat in intensive care. It's a Five of Swords. It's a short-term victory. Fives are short-term in the tarot. Fives are temporary. Five of Wands, minor disputes, misunderstandings. Five of Swords, generally speaking, it's a short-term victory is the energy I'm getting off this. Maybe you do get what you want. That's why I say it's not dead or alive. It's not yes or no. It could be a yes. We'll see what falls on top of it. This can go either way. It depends. Maybe you get that job that you wanted. Or maybe you get that money or that inheritance or whatever. But, you know, so there's always a catch with things, you know. Sometimes you come into a lot of money, you get a better job, you get more responsibility. Or if you just get an inheritance, all of a sudden everybody's your best friend and they need 20 grand for something. You know, you got to be careful how many of those 20 grand chunks you give out. It adds up, doesn't it? If it's love, I don't know. Short-term victory is the message around it. Short-term victory. False victory. Generally a short-term victory. All right? Winning a battle but not looking ahead to the whole war. Let's see. Why is this Five of Swords here? Is this a live cat or a dead cat? I still don't know. It can cut both ways. But you might get some advice over here in the bridging energy in a minute that might help you. I don't know, but that's my shuffle right there. It's the moon. It's as yet unwritten. The universe itself doesn't even know. Doesn't even know. It's as yet unwritten. If you're waiting on, I'll tell you what that means. If you're waiting on somebody to make a decision about you, either for a job or to come towards you for love or whatever it is, or you're waiting on a house or whatever you're waiting on, the person who makes the decision hasn't made the decision yet. Okay? So we've got a Schrodinger's cat within a Schrodinger's cat. So their Schrodinger's cat is still happening while yours is happening. Your Schrodinger's cat is happening before their Schrodinger's cat. It's that kind of energy. So what happens is the energy hits in the middle and it just stops. Okay? What's on top? The Tower. Well, it's a sudden change. Okay? There's a sudden change coming. Whatever it is, it's happening soon. Eight of Pentacles. What's on top of the Eight of Pentacles? The Ten of Cups. It generally ends happy. I would generally call this a live cat. I would call this a yes. But I think you might be maybe getting in your own way a little bit by worrying about it a little too much. Worrying about things that you can't change is a terrible energy. Take it from an energy reader. Okay, people do it all the time. It's called anxiety, right? And worry about stuff they can't change. Worry about what might happen. Worry, worry, worry. Worry is a terrible energy because it's choppy and it creates a ripple and nothing can get through it. Imagine choppy waters, right? You're in a canoe. It's fine if it's calm water. That's a great little boat. But in choppy water, it's not the best boat you can have. You know, you need to go kind of head on into the waves, and even then the thing goes up and down and up and down. Hear the water slapping against the bottom of it, etc. That's kind of what's happening here. For a lot of you, this is about work. Not all of you, but a lot of you, it's about work. You're going to get a sudden decision that generally will go your way. But I think because whether or not it's good or bad is as yet unwritten, it could go either way. You may find that you get what you want, but it's not necessarily the best thing for you. Okay? So be careful about that. All right, let's pull some bridging energy here. Because everybody's connected. Everything is connected. The whole universe is connected. What's the bridging energy? The commonality between Justice, my two live cats on crack, and the Five of Swords. Okay? Because anything good can go bad, just like anything bad can go good. Okay, so be careful about that. Let's see what we got here. What's the bridging energy? What's the bridging energy here between Justice and the Five of Swords? And I'm switching decks to do this. I got the little light seer deck. Bridging energy, Justice, and the Five of Swords. Okay, what is it? What is it? It's Judgment. Oh my God. I don't even know how to phrase this. Judgment is generally kind of a phoenix rising from the ashes sort of thing, but Judgment is also a card of, what's the word I'm looking for? Son of a bitch. I don't want to say resurrection. It's not so much that. I'm not getting that energy. This is, what is this? It's kind of like what the girl's doing here. It kind of comes out of nowhere a little bit. Like it almost, you both have a yes to your, technically to your question, and it's kind of divinely guided. In other words, there's a lesson attached to it, kind of a thing, because to get Judgment is where we go. We need to get past Judgment to get to the world, to get to a new cycle. So Judgment is a bit of a test. I guess that's the easiest way to phrase the energy that's there. There's some sort of test here of some kind. You know, I got the Rolling Stones ringing in my head. You can't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. That's a bridging energy here on some level. I think what you're expecting, what you're asking about, shows up different maybe, and that would explain the Tower than what you were, you know, kind of thinking it would be. All right, does that make sense? I hope. The Hierophant and the Tower, what's the bridging energy here between the Hierophant and the Tower? What do we got? What is it? What's the bridging energy between the Hierophant and the Tower? That's the second time the Three of Wands has been at the bottom. That's a repeating message from the universe. This is coming soon. Okay, whatever you're asking about, it's not long out. The Hermit. Lessons learned from the past. Follow your intuition. Yeah, I said that over here about the High Priestess. But lessons learned from your past are going to apply here. They're going to be helpful. Okay? Make sure you access that inner wisdom. All right? High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles. It's pretty simple energy around that card. It's tied to, it's even kind of a color match if you look at the cards. It's tied to that Judgment card right there. It truly is. So this, again, something you learned from the past is going to apply here. Right. In some way. It's different. There's so many of you watching with all kinds of different questions. I can't pinpoint it. I'm sorry. Just having some fun here. But, you know, they're both yeses technically. Although I think this one here might end up being a yes that bites you in the ass in some way. Be careful about that. This one over here, not so much. Why is the High Priestess, and what's the energy, the bridging energy between the High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles? Let's find out. Let's find out. What is it? It's the Page of Cups. It's nice. Start small, the kind of an energy. It's a start small. Like, for example, this is the, you know, I said over here with the High Priestess, whatever your question was, make sure you follow your intuition. And over here, this is the card of the Apprentice. Whether it's about work or about love, it doesn't matter. The Apprentice learns from the bottom up. Doesn't just come in and claim to be an expert and think they know everything and then, you know, ends up fucking up. No, you make sure you do things right. Make sure you start right from the beginning, all right? Especially if this is someone you've been waiting to hear from and you're going to have a conversation, all right? Yeah, make sure the conversation both of you make sure the conversation comes from the soul, and both of you make sure you cover everything and there's nothing left under that carpet, all right? Since I know it's Steve's Love Tarot, I know for a lot of you it's a love question. If it's a job question, hey, that's just good advice, because that's more likely over here. And that's good advice. Make sure you do things right. Don't half-ass shit. You know, learn from the base up. All right, what's the bridging energy between the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups? Either way, I think this ends well for you on this side, raccoons, but this is a bit of a fairy tale, okay? There can be illusions here with the Ten of Cups. Happily ever after, and they all lived happily ever after. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Keep in mind that this Ten of Cups, what I just said, is bookending a tower. Okay? All right? You see what I'm saying? It's a short-term victory. It comes in, but it might not. You might find that you might wish it didn't on some level. Okay? So it's a live cat, but it's one that you might give away. It bites, maybe, I don't know. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? What's the common energy between Six of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, universe? Bridging energy between the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This ought to be good. I can't wait to see this. The Six of Cups. Yeah, again, it's a message of covering the past, learning from the past. There's a repeating message here about past lessons you've learned in life. Doesn't have to be lessons you learned from your soulmate connection. It doesn't have to be that. It can be just any lessons you learned in your life. Okay? It's very important that they will apply here. So what we got over here with what was it? Rabbits? You've got the live cat. Pure live cat. Take it slow, learn your lessons from the past, and make sure you're generous. Generous of spirit, okay? Because it's sitting on top of the High Priestess, that Six of Pentacles, okay? Whatever it is. If it's money related, your question, you've got a lot. You'll have extra. You're going to be doing fine. This is as perfect as you can get in a Schrodinger's cat reading. Over here, we do have a live cat, but it might bite. Okay, it's a short-term win. It's a win, but you're going to have to sort of really look at it. All right, you're going to have to apply some lessons from the past. That is a very clear message. For some of you with the Judgment card here, this is something from the past that you've been waiting a long, long, long time for. Okay, for some of you that's the case. But that doesn't mean you just take it quick. You've got to take it slow. You've got to get everything on the table. If it's a career-related over here, make damn sure, you know, you ask questions and learn everything. Because something here, this Ten of Cups is bookending a tower. And the Ten of Cups with the tower is basically summed up by this Five of Swords here, which is a short-term victory. Yeah, I got what I wanted, but, you know, I got that cat, but it bit. That kind of thing. So technically we have two live cats here. All right, technically speaking. That's your reading. It is what it is. It's just a Schrodinger's cat reading. There's plenty more. If this one didn't resonate with you, go check the playlist. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.